400,000 subscribers, and I'll show you guys my six-pack. What's up, guys? Omni here. You guys know how it goes. Another day, another video. Last night, I tweeted I slate what recent news, topics, tweets, videos you'll want me to talk about tomorrow. And yeah, guys, today is another one of those days where we have like 50 million topics to talk about, but I'm gonna try to keep it in under like a minute or something like that. I'll try to spitball it as fast as I can. Casual reminder that if you guys enjoyed the series, to just drop a like, an early like, a preemptive like. You know you're gonna like the video, so just like it. It helps, all right? Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Hit the bell notification. Do all those little things for me, all right? And let's get into today's topic. So, all right, this is some big chunky wonky news. We got a lot to talk about today. I hope I'm not taking too much of your time. If you're watching this video, by the way, get some water or some tea or something. Make sure you're nice and comfy, okay? Isaac Wolf said Nintendo are more than likely revealing something new any day now, considering this. It's a post. Is this Recetera? Short-term confidentially of Nintendo's BK, some password, FCC filing now ending September 24th, 2021, previously March 2022. And it's a picture. I think what some people were saying is that basically they filed a patent of some kind of sorts for, they think that it's going to be a new controller for the Switch or some kind of like Super Nintendo version of like the Switch controllers. Anyway, guys, this is how wild Nintendo fans are for Nintendo Direct. They'll look at FCC filings, they'll look in the background, they'll do as much digging as possible just to know if Nintendo Direct is coming in, let alone when. But people are they're antsy. They want more information. They want to see what's coming out. They want to see what's going to be talked about in the fall. It's about that time. It is getting around that time, and I think more Nintendo Directs is always better than less. I prefer quality over quantity, but yeah. Anyway, this information doesn't confirm that there's going to be a Direct, but I do know that Nintendo is probably going to drop one sometime soon. What is it, September 22nd? So yeah, if they don't at least announce it sometime like within this month, then we'll probably get a super hard drop on October, because there's a lot of games for them to showcase for the fall and winter. A lot of games that they want to resell, and then also a lot of games that they want to probably show off that are going to be kind of new. So when that does happen, you guys know I'll be talking about it because I love me some Nintendo. Psych, I lied. As soon as I was about to start editing the video and everything like that, guys, I looked at my Twitter and you guys were blasting me with the information. Nintendo of America tweeted this 30 minutes ago, okay? 30 minutes ago. This is breaking news. Tune in 9/23 at 3 p.m. That's tomorrow. Holy wait. Tomorrow? Really, bro? 3 p.m. PT? What is that? Like 6 Eastern? I don't know. For Nintendo Direct live stream featuring 40 minutes of information focused mainly on Nintendo Switch games launching this winter. It's here. It's real. This isn't a fake tweet. It's actually happening. Like, guys, I can't believe that they announced this while I'm over here making this video for you guys. This is huge, okay? This is probably going to be the Direct that launches the last Super Smash Brothers Ultimate character on the pass. This will probably be it. They might start off right from the get-go and launch the new character. You guys know who it's going to be? Goku. I don't even care at this point. It's kind of just wild to see that this ride has finally come to an end. I think it's going to be tomorrow. I don't see another time. It's supposed to end this year unless they're going to wait until like November or December. I don't think so. But yeah, Nintendo Direct, probably going to get another Smash character. To be honest, I don't really play Smash that much anymore, at least competitively. I love to play it casually with some friends offline, but I'm actually looking forward to a lot more other games that are coming out. I would love to see some more news about Metroid 4. Obviously, we have Dread coming, so it'll probably not happen, but it might. I would love to see some more news about maybe a potential new Mario Kart, some news about Bayonetta 3. Those are some really big chunky wongies. Silk Song would be great. I don't know if Silk Song would appear on a Nintendo Switch Direct or if it would appear on like an Indies kind of thing, because it's more of an Indies thing that plays for the Switch. But yeah, we already have a lot of games incoming from Nintendo already. Okay, we got Pokemon Arceus, we have the Pokemon remakes. We've got more incoming as well. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I'm still kind of caught off guard by the fact that this red thing is shining in my freaking face. So yeah, man. So you know what that means, fellas. You come into my stream, okay? Twitch twitch.tv/Inferno Omni. Link is in the description below. We got no sponsors. Today, I'm the sponsor, okay? So come over there, come hang out with me. We'll talk about it. It says 3 p.m. Oh, 6 p.m. Eastern is when it's going to happen. So tomorrow evening. So I'll probably get you guys a video before it on like, you know, around 4 o'clock-ish. I'll drop tomorrow's video for y'all. And then we'll watch the stream at 6. And then we'll probably hang out, chill. Maybe we'll play some Deltarune or something like that. That might be fun. And then, obviously, the next day, I'll drop another video talking to you guys about the showcase and all the news and the information, okay? Cool. That's the announcement. Nintendo Direct. It's here. Get hype. Be ready. Be ready to be disappointed. Silk Song. God, please, please. Silk Song, please. So, Chicken Toriyaki said these guys made a Wii Sports IRL TikTok. It's accurate, hilarious. It really makes me miss playing the Wii with my family. What is this? A rare TikTok W? Oh god, I missed this game so... Oh, he has the feet shuffle.
Nice throw!
Wow, that's good. Wow. I hope they do the thing where he throws it behind him. Oh wait, did he just try it? Alright guys, that was a great video. Maybe TikTok isn't that bad after all, okay? If you guys got videos like that you want to show me in the tweets, show me more of that because that was, I don't know, that felt good. I want to play some Wii Sports again. That used to be my game back in the day. So Just Mike said Markiplier hitting 30 million subscribers. Okay, this is kind of more of just a celebration and GG's to the boy. You guys know Markiplier. You guys know Marky Moo. He's actually one of my favorite YouTubers as well. I haven't been watching him too much recently. I haven't too much time, but whenever I find myself in a rut where I need to watch a video, I need to relax and go to sleep and just watch some gameplay and listen to somebody with a very nice voice while, you know, also being funny and engaging, I usually go to my boy Markiplier. Markiplier is a gaming vlogger, not vlogger, I'm sorry, gamer YouTuber, but he does do some vlogs as well. He's just a personality at this point. He's about to do some YouTube originals. We talked about him recently, but yeah, my man's hit 30 million subscribers.
Hello. How's it going? My name is Mark. I thought it was only appropriate since we had 30 million subscribers that I would adopt the stash. So that's what I did. I, kind of on a whim. You know, it's so funny. I play so many characters with mustaches that actually having this doesn't look too out of place.
I don't think Markiplier understands what he does, but every time he just gets for another trend facial, you know, whether he gets the mustache or not, grows a beard or not, gets bulk or not, I think he just continues to build into the ooh-woo fan base that absolutely adores this man. Anyway, I'm not going to watch this whole video. He has it on his channel. It's called Heh. 4 minutes of them kind of just talking and stuff like that. I would like to see the new Marky Moo. I want to see full-on beard. I want to see full-on Viking. I want to see the whole thing. I want to see what he can grow. I can't do that, unfortunately. I tried to do that for you guys a while back, and I have patches. And people would just like, you know, like scrub it or comb it or add some kind of ingredients to it. And I was just like, I don't feel like it, you know. So I don't know. Maybe if we ever hit, you know, 400,000 or something like that, I'll cut off the mustache for you. I'll cut off the stash for you guys. Oh, that would be creepy. Okay, I won't do that, but 400,000 subscribers, and I'll show you guys my six-pack. So this is pretty big news. Striker said it was late last time, but new Gumball. The Amazing World of Gumball will return with a new movie and TV series at Cartoon Network and HBO Max. The movie promises to be both comedic, emotional, and epic conclusion for fans of the original series, and new beginning in establishing the world for the accompanying series. I have not watched Gumball, but Gumball is actually one of the shows that I've seen so many clips on Twitter that I felt like that I have. I know that a lot of people like it. I know that it's high quality. It's something that I gotta watch. It's on my to-do list. But yeah, in case you guys watch The Amazing World of Gumball, you got more stuff on the way. So yeah. All right, this is a big one. There's a lot of people talking about. This is one of those ones that I might get canceled. for giving an opinion. Sean Tamura, my boy Hawk, said Daniel Craig on female James Bond. I saw a little glimpse about this. It says, discussing film. Daniel Craig says, why should a woman play James Bond when there should be a part just as good as James Bond, but for a woman? Question mark. Continuing, there should simply be better parts for women and actors of colors. Okay. And with Daniel Craig being a white male and giving an opinion on something like this, he's doomed. Because if he says something one way, then he'll get canceled the other way. If he says something the other way, then he'll get canceled the other way. It's one of those things where if you give an opinion on a topic, you're just screwed because people are just going to dislike you or hate you or disagree with you and then put you in a bucket of cancellation or kind of stereotype you or whatever. But yeah, Daniel Craig, ladies and gentlemen, thinks that women should not be James Bond. Before I give my opinion and get canceled, I'll go ahead and read this article really fast just so that you can have the full story. You know, I don't want to just read the headline and then come to a conclusion based off that. It said, believe it or not, and we probably won't believe it until we are sitting in the cinema watching, Bond movie No Time to Die is finally released later this month. I actually have tickets for that, by the way. I cannot wait to watch that. And this is a big one, and it also marks the final farewell for Daniel Craig in the role after 5 movies playing the suave spy. I love Daniel Craig, by the way, as James Bond. He has been absolutely immaculate. I think my favorite one was the Casino Royale version of him or whatever. That was pretty good. There's also some scene where he was like getting hit in the nuts, and that one, oh God, just thinking about that. God, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just don't even watch it, okay? And of course, the chatter about who will be the next to take on the iconic 007 role has begun before we have even seen Craig's swan song. Speculation has been rife over who will take over from as far back as a release of Spectre, possibly even earlier. I think one of the things people were talking about was Idris Elba being the next James Bond, and then there was the whole thing of like, can James Bond be black, or is Idris Elba classy enough to be the James Bond? Yeah, I know how that go. That you know how that conversation go. But while we do not know who the producers are eyeing up next, there are people out there who want to see a woman in the role. And while a woman would easily be able to deliver the type of performance required for Bond, it remains a hot topic, with others adamant that the character should stay male. Craig himself has an opinion on the matter too. Alright. The actor spoke to Radio Times print magazine, weighing in with his own thoughts on a female 007 following in his footsteps and getting behind the wheel of the Aston Martin. And while Craig does not think this particular role should be given to a woman, he does think that women and people of color should be offered roles of this caliber. Quote, the answer to that is very simple. There should simply be better parts for women and actors of color. Why should a woman play James Bond where there should be a part just as good as James Bond, but for a woman? So guys, the question here is, do you guys think that James Bond should be played as a woman, or should it just be played as a man? And yeah, I do have an opinion on that. It's 2 parts actually. Okay, number 1, I actually agree with Daniel Craig. I think that instead of trying to force a woman to play a role like James Bond, and then change her name to like Jane Bond or something like that, or I guess technically she could just be called 007 because that's more like, you know, unisexual. But instead of trying to force it, I do think it would be better to create roles that are better for women. Women need better roles, man. Like Catwoman. Like, you seen Halle Berry as Catwoman, and there was another Catwoman. Catwoman is a really good character. Batman and the Batman series is amazing. And for some reason, they have not been able to write a role for Catwoman that should be absolutely amazing according to her character. If you guys watch Batman, if you watch any of the animated series, you know that Catwoman is an amazing character. And yet, for some reason, Hollywood and cinema has not been able to spin this character into something that's worth watching, like the Joker. And that therein lies the problem. There's a lot of energy that is written into, like, you know, making the Joker and writing the Joker. And a lot of these guy figure types in Hollywood, a lot of energy, the writers are on point. And then sometimes when you have like the female counterpart come in and try to take over these male roles, it feels not only kind of awkward and weird, you're trying to get used to it, but also it doesn't seem like the same magic is captured into it. I don't know. It's like it's like copying someone's homework, but then trying to change the name at the same time. Okay. When it comes to things like Spider-Man, when it comes to people like in costumes or superheroes or things of that nature, I absolutely absolutely love the idea of Spider-Man being an icon, that anyone could be Spider-Man, that anyone could wear the suit. We got Miles Morales, the first black Spider-Man, and then you started seeing some female versions of Spider-Man, and then you have like a duck or a pig version of Spider-Man. I did like the idea of the inclusion of Spider-Man and the concept of anyone can wear the mask. So it's kind of twofold. I don't feel like every single role should be just like, yes, you can be that and you can be that. Me personally, I don't always just want to see a gender swap version of a character. I want to see an OG created character for anyone and everyone. Here's another example. I watch a lot of movies. I'm a huge movie buff. So this is going to be a really quick rant, okay? John Wick, Keanu Reeves, okay? An original character. I don't want to see Jane Wick. Don't do that. That's disrespectful to John Wick and Jane Wick. For whoever's coming in to be Jane Wick, or whoever's coming in as to be the female counterpart of that or something like that, you can create an OG character, a woman with her own origin stories, with her own background, with her own struggles, and you can create that and it can be absolutely amazing without touching on John Wick. I think it makes it better for both people in these roles, for both John Wick and Jane Wick. And guys, this might be a little bit of OG for you guys, but I don't know if you've ever watched The Devil Wears Prada. The Devil Wears Prada has a character on there. Her name is Amanda Priestley, played by Meryl Streep. And she is probably my favorite actor in terms of playing a specific role, a person who played a role so perfectly outside of like Heath Ledger for Joker. Meryl Streep playing Amanda Priestley was absolutely amazing. And if they could just make characters like that, as good as her in that role for other women, I think that that's something that would be really, really, really strong for Hollywood. TLDR, I believe that women just deserve more than just getting gender bent from like the male counterpart. Like I believe that they do deserve more. They deserve their own origin stories. They deserve better, and just kind of taking over the role of these, and not a huge fan, but at the same time, I do like the concepts of things like Spider-Man, where anyone can be that as well. So it's kind of 50-50. I think it's kind of nuanced. Specifically for James Bond, it's supposed to be some kind of like male gentleman type person who goes around, and I think that's supposed to be like within the character itself. So but yeah, let me know how you guys feel about 007 James Bond, the opinion on this, and hopefully you guys don't cancel me. I'm pretty open when it comes to a lot of these discussions, and I'm pretty flexible, not sat in my ways. But yeah, I think we can do better for women, not just, copying the guy counterpart. So Alm said, can you do a reaction to this awkward situation? Oh God, I can't. I feel like I've only watched it once because of the amount of cringe in this. If you guys don't know, Keemstar, there's a clip that kind of went viral, probably not the best for him, where he joined the party with Aiden Ross and his crew, and it's this man comes in here with the crew and turns everything that's happening and is relaxed, everyone's fresh, everyone's chilling, and then he just comes in here and completely ruins the energy and the vibes. I've only watched it once. I don't even know if I could watch it a second try, but if you haven't seen this, just prepare yourself. It's called Keemstar Kills the Vibe.
FaceTime, yeah.
Shit,
so now he's fucking famous somehow, and I'm famous.
Yo, you're in trouble.
Why?
That crypto shit. Hey, Steve.
Okay, so for those of you guys who don't understand, Aiden Ross was, I don't know the, truth or false of it or whatever. You're going to probably hit up the, CoffeeZilla about it. But Aiden Ross was involved in this thing where like a pump and dump. And I'm pretty sure there was like a clip of him somewhere saying like he pumped and dumped it, like basically taking a coin, promoting it. It goes up, then he sells it for a profit. So that was a thing for quite a while. And then, Keemstar came in here and was just like, that's wild. Imagine Keemstar coming at you and saying that, like, you're canceled. Like, bro, can you stop? Can you not bring that? I'm over here trying to get tipsy, over here trying to get buzzed. And not about that life.
Get his ass from right now, bro.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, how we doing, though?
Real good.
You good?
I don't know who that is.
He's
funny.
So real.
Hey.
Hey, Mr.
Yo, buddy.
Gemini.
Jesus, bro, you scared the
I think you should box. Here's why. You have natural energy. They see it in the stream, right? You need that. Like, you have natural energy.
What does natural energy mean? got natural energy. What does this do? Like some kind of Pokemon, bro? What do you mean natural energy? So you should box. I don't know. I mean, I think natural energy and maybe saying charisma or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of confused. Aiden Ross doesn't look like a boxer. This man looks like he would get schmopped.
You got some cold energy about you.
Like, bro.
Like some cold, like no emotions, like killer energy about you. I'm 39, she's 20, so he came at me like calling me a creep or whatever. And he was like saying that I had like a little dick, my dick didn't work and shit. And he got in trouble with YouTube.
Damn.
So he's on the fence.
See, what do you think about that?
No, what's even worse is every twice that dude.
I'll say two things. Number one, this whole thing had to do with the fact that apparently Keemstar might have snitched and got H3 Productions, the H3 podcast, banned for a week for some of the things that he said. So he's coming in here. He's talking about how he's 39 and how he's 20. I think that's his potential girlfriend or was his girlfriend in the back. And he's like telling this story. And you know what? I don't even mind. To be honest, I don't even care. I think it's called social cues, right? When you join a circle, you don't come in there and start creating, you know, like energy, especially when people are new, right? You come in to vibe. You come in to watch, learn, observe, you know, blend in, compliment, you know, you come in to chill. That's kind of what you do in a new setting. There's this social cue that like a lot of gamers and YouTubers do when they come into a new circle and they just start talking. You know, and they'll interrupt conversations or they will just like create conversations out of thin air. No one's even talking about this or jiving it and then just start inserting themselves into it, talking about themselves. And it's not that you're not interesting. It's just no one knows you yet. So it's like we're not vested in that, in you or the situation that you're referring to yet. So it's like it's social cues. Not trying to say that Keemstar doesn't have social cues, but based on this, that was a awkward.
He legitimately went on his show. This motherfucker went on his show. He said it was on antidepressants, and the side effects were that he didn't have feeling in his dick.
They look so uncomfortable.
Projection. He was trying to put that on me.
They look so uncomfortable.
I'm focusing.
The lie detector, the hood lie detector, the test. Get down, please. Calm down. It's gonna be alright. Might go down.
Wait a minute, is he high?
No. Absolutely not.
Is he might just be high. I don't know, y'all. I know everybody hates Keemstar. Everybody likes to jump on that train. I'm not even trying to come at him with that kind of energy. Just tip of the day, okay? If you are engaged with a new group of people, just chill. That's it. You don't even have to say much. You know what I mean? Saying just sit down, relax, smile, have a good time, listen to people, you know, chime in for a little bit when some people say things, but just relax. And I don't know. To me, if this man wasn't on something and this is just his natural personality, he would be a little bit too much for me for a new crowd. But yeah, that's me reacting to that cringe clip of Keemstar. Let me know how you guys feel. So, okay, Exotic and a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about this. Myth just got. What did Myth do? You guys don't know TSM Myth? You know, OG TSM member for Fortnite days, it still streams and plays a lot with a lot of streamers. He plays with Offline TV a lot. He hangs out with a lot of the popular streamers that are out there like Ludwig and Pokimane and like I just said, Offline TV. Anyway, this was his take about controller players on first-person shooter games. This tweet was a roast. More info in the tweets and replies in this. Oh no, he went at the controller guys. You don't know when you play shooting games, first-person shooter games, you can use the mouse and keyboard, which has been considered to be more superior. You know, it's kind of like this thing where it's like if you use mouse and keyboard, then you're more of a serious player, whereas if you use a controller, you're more of a casual player. That's the it's video game controller racism and elitism. Anyway, looks like he did a quote retweet from Dr. Disrespect that said, "Without your aim assist, you ain't nothing." And then he said, "I'll never put a controller player in my top 10 for the greatest first-person shooter players of all time." Shrug emoji. And in which this guy said, "That's crazy." And the first screenshot is TSM Myth, him being in Diamond 3. What game is this? Is this Valorant? I'm not exactly 100% sure. It's some shooting game. But yeah, he's in Diamond 3 defeat. versus this guy over here who is 13-8 on the other side and is immortal #2 and is also a controller player, and he just, I guess he just beat Myth. As you guys can imagine, a lot of people were big baby rage mad, especially the controller and pad players. The same thing actually exists in the fighting game community as well. Like they make fun of pad players versus the people who use like the big arcade sticks. Like if you're using an arcade stick, you're elite, and that's how you're supposed to play fighting games, versus if you use a controller or a pad, you're one of those pad players they make fun of. So yeah. Anyway, Myth made a follow-up and said, I'm gonna keep it real. I was talking out my butt as someone that's nowhere near qualified enough to be spreading that type of slander. Sorry y'all, at Nadeshot made a perfect point and I can't disagree with it, as I believe in that stuff myself. Can't talk about stuff I don't know. So what did Nadeshot say? Nadeshot is a retired fast food cashier, founder and CEO of 100 Thieves, the Nadeshot. What did he say about it? Anyway, here's what Nadeshot had said, that made Myth change his mind outside of the hordes of angry Twitter folks. Your opinion went out the door when you slandered some of the best players in the world just because they play on controller. If you didn't match up on main stage against them, you don't know what it takes. Plain and simple. On top of that, you haven't been around long enough. Dang. Good God, he played the veteran card on him. He said, yo, young buck, you're still kind of new to this scene. You haven't been around to this scene long enough. You're still a young little dude. But yeah, I mean, I agree. It makes sense. Like coming after the people who use controllers and they're winning, hundreds of $1,000s in competitions, competing with other people who use like mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I agree. I feel like Myth was just poking at a bear, trying to have some fun with it. You know what I mean? I don't think he was actually like trying to like slander, but obviously that would get into a lot of people's feels. He went back and said, hey guys, y'all are right. I was wrong. Probably the best way to handle the situation, but I think he actually made, Twitter pretty entertaining for that day. So yeah, that's TSM Myth. Let me know how you guys feel about the whole keyboard versus pad thing. Do you agree with Myth? And if you do agree with Myth, then give everyone your Twitter account so you can get canceled. So Drew linked me to an article, said MrBeast feeds hundreds of Hurricane Ida survivors with the help of philanthropy. And that's absolutely amazing. You guys don't know about Hurricane Ida? Go over there and just completely destroying and sweeping the nation in terms of like New Orleans and flooding things out. I think it was even worse than Hurricane Katrina. But yeah, it linked me to a Dexerto article. It's good that we talk about good news on this channel. I don't want you guys to think that we're just sitting here sipping tea, drinking drama, talking about the horrors of Twitter all the time. No, we invite good energy into this place, and when we do talk about the bad things, we're still keeping the good energy. Okay, that's what we're about. All right, we still like drama and tea, but in a good way. That's right, I forgot about this. MrBeast has like a channel specifically for philanthropy, for giving away money. So now the influencer has kickstarted another channel with focus specifically on his charity. His philanthropic projects are completely funded through views from said channel, which allow him to feed those in need from his very own food bank. So it's almost like a self-sustaining charity. You come and watch his videos about charity, and then you generate money for him to create more money for charity. It's a healthy, reusable energy on the internet. Anyway, it says that Beast Philanthropy partnered with World Central Kitchen to help cook thousands of meals for those in need. WCK cooked up to 25,000 meals to service 100 communities thanks to MrBeast's help, and the crew passed out over 700 meals themselves. That's so awesome. That's not all. MrBeast's team donated $5,000 and $10,000 to 2 women in need whose homes had been severely damaged by the storm, making for a truly tear-jerking feel-good moment. So yeah, MrBeast giving away money like it's he doesn't have to. That's the thing too, guys. And some people think like, when you're somebody like this and you give away money that you're kind of I don't know, pandering or something like that. But this man does not have to do any of this. Okay, MrBeast is MrBeast. He has $69 million. He makes a lot of money by like giving away money, like these crazy extreme stunts or whatever. He could have just kept it at that, just kept giving his friends money or these people that he know money. He could just do that, but he instead decides, hey, let me just use all the money that I have because I'm rich. He's a super huge millionaire probably at this point, and he's giving away money to people who need it. He's been doing it way past this whole philanthropy thing, so he's just decided to create a channel for it. So yeah, man, that's cool. That's a huge W, man. MrBeast is probably, I would say, probably one of the #1 content creators on YouTube right now. Like maybe even surpassing PewDiePie at this point. I know PewDiePie is huge, but I think PewDiePie only focuses on like one specific channel, whereas MrBeast has like 4 or 5 channels that are like over 10 million or something ridiculous. I don't know how he does it, but yeah, MrBeast helping out people on YouTube. That's always cool, man. Give him some props there. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for today's video. There's a lot more topics that you guys wanted me to talk about. I think I want to save it for tomorrow so that I can keep giving you guys daily content. We'd be sitting here for like an entire hour if I was to give you all the information that's been happening. So I promise we'll talk about it tomorrow, plus any other new topics that come out. So again, thanks for watching. If you made it to the end, subscribe, leave a like if you forgot to do so in the beginning. Hit me up on Twitter so that I can keep giving you guys more topics and things to talk about and all that jazz. And then yeah, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and thanks for supporting the channel. And yeah, I don't think I really have too much out to say. I gotta go edit this video. All right, I'll see you guys later. Y'all take it easy. Have a good one.